Ladies and gentlemen, South Africa is so violent that even robbers are being robbed while they are robbing. Yes, I know you don't believe me, but check this out. So as you can see, ladies and gentlemen, even our own criminals are not safe from other criminals, even during the course of criminality. Byron, what do you make of this?
South Africa, man, like, come on. Like, where else do you see this? A robber walks into a room, he's emptying the cash register, he's dropping some notes on the floor, and there's a guy robbing him whilst he's robbing somewhere else. Oh, man. The sheer brazenness of just attempted crime in this place, man. Like, but you know what, Ramon? Like, apart from just looking at it and just shaking our head in absolute embarrassment to the international order, and like, sorry, rest of the world, you know, we're a little bit special on this side of the world. I think we should actually just look at how this actual robbery occurred. Like, check the guy out, man. Like, he's holding his gun like he thinks he's playing GTA.
He's holding like an Xbox controller, like limp-wristed. Now, for anyone who's shot guns, being a limp-wristed person is not a good idea. You'll break your wrist. And most
Or drop the gun.
And you're not aiming at whatever you're aiming at as well.
But what really kind of gets me on this whole thing is, like, check the spatial awareness, man. Like, the guy's robbing, and there's a guy walking to his feet to steal notes, and he doesn't even notice the guy. What is he sitting there? Like, his ear pods in his ears, listening to like gangster music, like, hey, I'm robbing. And like, that guy could be walking up there with a knife, a gun, anything. Like, they haven't got a clue what's going on. Then the guy even makes it for the door. He crawls to the door, mate, and he's just like, I got me a couple hundred. I'm out of here. I'll come back later and use my 100 for some, you know, some cigarettes or something. Like, there's no awareness of criminals in this place, mate. And that in itself actually is something worthwhile for us to comment on as commentators. Like, we often see criminal class in this country, but what you really start to realize is that this isn't a criminal class. These aren't criminals that even know what they're doing. Just opportunists, mate.
But I think there has been a few studies over the years that have shown in particular that criminals are like sort of mildly retarded, right? The average person that commits the average crime, whether it be a mass killer, a serial killer, a burglar, an armed robber, anything to that degree, like, they have a lower IQ than the ordinary member of the public. And I think our view of crime in South Africa is a little bit skewed in terms of we have like these organized syndicates that do X, Y, Z. We do have all of those, but they, you know, call the ANC. But your average crime, your average violent crime is deeply opportunistic, and with enough training and social awareness and things like that, easily mitigated. And that's always been our view on Morning Shot, and this video sort of proves it again.
Now, we hear a lot of people, and we hear it even from stupid dumbasses like Gun Propaganda South Africa, that, you know, if you have a gun, you're far more likely to get it used against you. Like, how the freak are these guys going to use a gun against you? Like, the guy don't even know there's someone at his freaking floor. Now, if some individual was armed in the room, they would have actually been able to stop the robbery occurring. So one of the things that we say many, many, many times on this channel is go out, get yourself trained, get yourself armed, and make sure you carry. You know, if you have a nice concealed carry pistol, at least allows you to fight back when the criminals strike. Lots of people say, yeah, but the criminals are going to get you. They're going to kill you, and then they're going to steal your gun. Man, the criminals don't even know that you're at your freaking feet while you're stealing their notes as they're dropping them on the floor whilst they're stealing from someone else. Like, seriously, man, like, the best advice we can give to any South African is, if you haven't already, buy a freaking gun, please. Just buy a gun, get some training, and arm yourself.
That's the only thing you can really do, because the average criminal is a bit retarded, and people viewing this channel are not. So who's going to win? Those who aren't a bit retarded. Anyway.
Well, I beg to differ with you, Ramon. If you're a Karen from the Western Cape and all you want to talk about is libtard ideas, then I'm afraid to say we're going to lump you in with the rest of the retards, as you sit there probably telling us that guns are unsafe. But for all the rest of you that have a brain cell, see you at the range.